Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys have been doing well. It's been about 7 weeks since I've recorded anything, probably since stepping off stage at the Hurricane. It's been a whirlwind of 7 weeks. I decided to step on stage at Nationals, and in order to do that, I had to put my head down. I had to grind. It was cardio, eat, sleep, work, repeat for 6 more weeks. So not a lot of energy at all whatsoever to be filming. I apologize, but that's why I'm making this video, to kind of catch you guys up on everything. So let's rewind to the Hurricane. I placed second in my class. I was super happy with it. It was definitely the best package we brought. I was about 125 pounds on stage. Definitely could have been a little bit more conditioned, but it was my best conditioning thus far competing. So I was super happy with the package, although I was extremely disappointed with the result. The girl who beat me was awesome. She looked incredible. She was diced, like diced. Her hamstrings were in, her tie-ins were in. She looked incredible. So props to her. But yeah, I was definitely obviously gunning for that first place spot. Getting off stage, I was a little bit disappointed, but then I had to remember, like, hey, you put so much work into this for the past 12 to 16 weeks. Like, you earned that spot, and like, you should be proud of second place. Talking to myself a little bit over the weekend, getting myself out of that rut, talked to Kyle on the following Monday, and we decided to go ahead and gun for nationals. I have never stepped on a national stage. I have been nationally qualified for 3 years since I started competing in 2019. I've won second place at the past 3 shows, and then my first show I won the overall. I won the whole show. So I have definitely not been prepared to step on a national stage, and that's kind of why it's taken me 3 years to get there. One, I'm a natural competitor. I don't use PEDs. The NPC has a reputation for a lot of the people competing using PEDs. Therefore, they are a lot bigger, a lot more conditioned than what a natural athlete can typically do, unless they have crazy genetics. So one, I'm natural, so I'm a little bit smaller than most of the girls that I compete against. 2, my conditioning was not where it needed to be to get to a national stage. And 3, just the maturity of it. I wasn't ready. I definitely, now stepping on a national stage, the past 3 years that I've competed, I definitely was not ready at all mentally to step on that stage. It was so intimidating. I thought I was good with the whole stage fright thing. It was very intimidating. Just being backstage with so many elite athletes at the amateur level, it was really, really cool and really motivating. But definitely, I looked around and I was like, man, I'm gonna get my ass kicked today. So that was kind of the 3 bigger reasons why I haven't stepped on a national stage. Last time I competed at the Pittsburgh, I had wanted to go to that national level, but me and Kyle decided not to because I had already been in prep for about 12 to 16 weeks. I would have had to wait another 4 to 6 weeks to get on a national stage, and we would have sacrificed a lot of size that I spent 2 years putting on just to get to that national stage to probably not even do well. So we decided to go back into off season. I was in off season from May until this past July. August we started prep for, or late July, early August we started prep for the Hurricane, 12 weeks out. Prep went really well. My body didn't respond as well as it typically has in prep in the past, but we were able to get me in conditioned, definitely put on some size from the last time I competed. And then after the Hurricane, I was like, let's do it. Like, let's just go for it. You know, I've worked this hard. I'm this conditioned. I know nationals is one of the most elite national, like, pro qualifier stages. So it's going to be a hard competition, but let's just do it and see how we do. My mindset going into nationals was not to get a pro card. It was not, I'm going to win first place or I'm going to win second place and get that pro card. My mindset to go into nationals was, I want to bring in my conditioning. I want to get my hamstrings and my tie-ins in. And I just want to see how I stack up against these girls. All I wanted was to be in the middle of the pack. I didn't care for a pro card. I didn't care to win. That wasn't my expectation going to nationals, especially being my first national show. I think that's something that a lot of competitors don't understand. They get this national qualification and then they immediately jump into a national show. they don't do well, and then they're like, oh my God, you know, I'm so disappointed. I don't understand why I didn't do well. Like, there are so many amateur shows in the year that you have no idea the pool that's out there and the people that are out there that are working just as hard, if not harder than you. So showing up to a national stage, you have to understand, like, these people are going to be elite. These competitors that you're going against are the best of the best at the amateur level. You know, understanding that and getting your mind in the right position to go to a national show is a huge, huge factor. And I think my mindset going into nationals was right where it needed to be to accept the result. After prejudging, so during prejudging, there was 10 girls in my class. I was in class C. They did first call out of 4 girls, and then the second call out was 6 girls. So I was on the end when they called us out for the second call out, and then immediately switched to the middle. I split middle with another girl who wound up taking 5th. So we were fighting for the 5th and 6th spot. She wound up snagging that top 5 spot. Props to her. She looked incredible. It's cool to even be, you know, competitive with her at that level. So I am super happy with 6th place. It would have been great to come home with a medal, but ultimately I couldn't have been more elated getting off that stage. I'll post pictures on this video of all of my reactions walking out of prejudging. My friend Kat, her husband Craig were there, Jason was there, and Kyle was there. So Kat got some really good candid pictures of how happy I was walking out of prejudging. It was just such a cool experience to be up there with so many elite girls and so many girls that have worked their butt off to get to that spot. The conditioning, the muscle maturity, the attitude of the girls, like, everything was just so cool to witness. And everyone was super nice. All the girls were amazing. My entire class was so welcoming. You know, a lot of them are seasoned competitors who have done a national show or 2 in the past, so it was really cool to get their view on things. And also some of the girls that I competed with at the Hurricane were also at this show, so it was nice to have some friends backstage. But I was super happy with the package that we brought. Kyle was really happy with it. It was awesome to have him there supporting me in the crowd as well. So it was quite a weekend. My birthday was also the day after nationals, so we got to go out and celebrate a lot that weekend. But yeah, that was kind of my nationals recap. Again, I'm super, super happy with how everything went this season. I wound up, my lowest weight in prep was 118 pounds. So between the Hurricane and nationals, we knocked off another 7 pounds. Which just goes to show how much more conditioned I could have been on stage. So I think my stage weight was like 121-ish, 120 by the time we, like, filled me out. But yeah, it was a really cool experience. I can't wait to do it again. Plans for the future, long off season. We are gonna skip the 2023 competition season. I'm gonna be in off season all year next year. And then maybe come back to qualify and go to another national show in 2024. Obviously, that's way down the line. There is a lot of life to happen between now and then, so we will see. But that is the loose goal as of right now. I'm very happy to be in off season, very happy to be able to eat a little bit more, have a little bit more freedom. We started reverse a week ago. And I feel great. I've been sticking to it about 95%. Little extra rice cakes here and there, a bite of a cookie here and there. But yeah, other than that, I feel great. I'm up about 3 to 4 pounds from stage, and energy is up, strength is up. I'm really, really excited to see what we can do this off season. And that national show just gave me so much motivation to grow and to come in next time way leaner than this time. I will keep you guys updated as far as feedback from the judges. I still have not received that yet, so as soon as I do, I will let you guys know. But it's time to start the off-season series. I'll see you guys later.